What is... Alright. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video, and I am once again going to be playing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, as you can tell by the title. I don't really need to say that anymore, do I? And, yeah, no, I do not want to install the update, as that'll take too long, and here we go. Let's get straight into it. This may be a bit shorter than usual, at probably just under an hour, just because, I don't know. I'm in the mood, like, where I'm not feeling, like, I'm not in the mood to play it, but at the same time, I know I have to, so I will. But no, not new game, not new game, hold on, nope. Yes, exit. Let's try that again. Let's hope that I still have my progress. No. I hope so. I didn't save the new game, so I should still have all my progress there, but that was definitely an accident. I did not mean for that to happen. At all. So, yeah. Anyways, continue. And yeah, everything is the way it should be. And yeah. And again, I'll do this for just under an hour. And yeah. Like, I don't know, 50 minutes or something like that. Again, because I'm in the mood where, like, I don't want to do it, but at the same time, I have to do it every day. Opposed to, except tomorrow, whereas I literally couldn't have. But yeah, I'll do it every single day. It's just, sometimes I won't want to do it as much. Not because it's a bad game, just because eventually you get tired of everything, no matter how much you like it. Maya and I must find a way out of the forest. I should probably stop attempting the Layton voice, but still, this is an alright place to find, I think. We should be safe here. Miss Faye, are you hurt? Nope, I'm right as rain. Thank you for saving me back there. Right as rain. Have I heard that before? I feel like I've heard that phrase. Hold on, I'll share this, because no one's shown up yet, apparently. Hold on. Yeah, because, I don't know, I'd rather do this with an audience, because I don't really have... I'm not quite sure if anyone's even gonna watch the archive. Which is kind of why I want to make sure that people watch it when it goes live the first time, because I don't know, a lot of people don't watch streams after they've already gone up, just because they feel weird in comparison to normal videos, and yeah. You look like you're all back to normal, Professor. Not as shiny and way more talkative. What do you mean by back to normal? You were turned into gold, Professor. Someone cast a magic spell on you. A magic spell? On me, you say? Let me refresh your memory. You remember the witch that appeared when we were in Mr. Belduke's house, don't you? Indeed. So you're saying that was when a magic spell was cast on me? That's right. You were super golden and super shiny. Am I alive? Yes, she's alive. What do you want? Nothing. Alright. Sorry about that. Super shiny and golden. Most fascinating. Yes, Maya is alive, meaning that I couldn't have killed her. So, you know, I'm just saying. Just saying. Do you not remember any of that? Sadly, I do not. To tell you the truth, I have no recollection of what happened to me back then. It seems I lost consciousness immediately after the witch appeared. And when I regained consciousness, I was already in this forest. Huh. So then, do you think maybe they carried you after the trial? After the trial? Then that must mean... Yep.
You were the unfortunate victim of witchcraft in the trial, Professor.
How extraordinary. Miss Fay, could you please bring me up to date on everything that happened after my disappearance? What about Luke and Mr. Wright? Are they okay?
Maya has no clue about that.
I recall Luke and I heading to Sir Belluke's house. We thought you and Mr. Wright were in danger.
Yeah, I think they're alright. So much has happened. Where do I even start?
Did I hear you correctly? You say that one of my arms broke off?
Yep, the right arm. Snap-o!
And so, Miss Fay, you were charged with using magic?
Yep, that's right. And then Luke carried his little eyes out. Luke cried his little eyes out. And then the parrot on Luke's head testified its little beak off.
That must have been quite the sight, but I must say, the situation has certainly piqued my interest. I see. My apologies, Miss Fay. Had I had the strength at the time, I could have been of more help, good lord.
No way, Professor. You saved me just a moment ago.
And quite the close call it was. By the way, Miss Fay, why are you in this forest?
That is a very good question. Nick managed to prove my innocence, but I still ended up being thrown into the fire.
You were found innocent, yet still sent to the fire?
Well, anyways, so much weird stuff has happened since then.
It would seem so, yes.
But it's strange. There must have been more to that cage I was trapped in, like a trick or something.
A trick?
Yeah, the cage dropped down through the chamber and then came to a stop just above a wagon. That wagon was how I ended up here. It would seem there's more to that fire chamber than I originally thought. Then when I saw those things, I tried to get away. But as you saw back there, they found me. I thought I was a goner.
And that is when I appeared, is that correct?
Yep, that's right.
Is something the matter, Miss Fay?
It's Nick. He must be worried sick. I mean, I was thrown into the fire right before his eyes.
Yes, I'm also concerned about Luke. However, I believe Luke and Mr. Wright are certain to sense something is amiss and solve this mystery. We're sure to all meet up again soon.
Yeah, you're right, Professor.
For the time being, let's investigate this place as much as possible.
Investigate?
Indeed, this forest appears to be full of secrets. First, I was turned into gold and awoke to find myself here. And then you, Miss Fay, were transported here after the courtroom under the illusion of having been put to fire. Perhaps this forest...
Uh-oh. How'd they manage to find us so fast? What should we do, Professor?
It appears they were lying in ambush. I'm afraid an altercation here is unavoidable.
Let's be honest. Did anyone actually expect them to kill off Maya in a spin-off? Yeah, I said that earlier. Like, I mean, I didn't really have much of a reaction to her dying because I just didn't really think that would happen, you know, in a spin-off. That again, probably isn't canon. I mean, maybe it's canon, but I don't think anyone agrees on it being canon, or maybe it is. I don't know. But point is, I didn't think she would probably be killed off. Not to mention the fact she showed up a lot, like, soon after. Like, if it took a while, maybe we'd actually think she was gone. But no, she showed up, like, one episode after she died. For my streams, at least. So, yeah, I just didn't expect that to actually happen. It's canon. Nice. So, it's canon that the... I guess we'll see later on. I thought at first that the way that it went is that they were saying two universes collided, but I'm not sure if they're saying that the Layton universe takes place in the AA universe as well. I'm just not sure, but yeah. Yep. However, hearing the music box version of her theme did still make me sad, even if I knew she was probably still alive. That was depressing.
These guys look like they've been hitting the gym. They're a lot bigger than the others.
Indeed. Leave this to me. Now, please step back, Miss Fay.
Knock them into next week, Professor.
Dang, the professor is a badass.
Now, just what is all the commotion?
Wait, who is this? Who is this? I don't know who that is. Okay.
You were given a task to carry out, were you not? So what exactly do you think you're doing? Answer me.
Forgive us, oh great witch.
Oh no. We found her.
What? That's the witch from last time. What's she doing here? Now, isn't that a strange sight? Two visitors from the witch trials. A victim and an accused? Strange indeed. Come again? It was your fault we were a part of those trials in the first place, you witch!
Bruh. Maya, stop being so mean.
My, this one has some fight in her. Relax. I do not plan to harm you two.
This marks the third time now we have met. Tell me, what exactly are you planning?
What? Professor, you two have met 3 times?
Yes, I first met her in London, prior to arriving in Labyrinthia, of course.
That's right.
That's right, I don't know. I can't come up with a new voice this quickly.
Now enough. Stand down.
These two are considered guests. You're not to lay a finger on them, is that clear? Make sure the rest of the shades get that message.
Shades? Are they those creepy people in the weird robes?
Yes, mistress. Oh god. Yes, mistress. As you command, oh great witch. Great witch. There's no need to be alarmed. You may relax. I'm afraid I cannot oblige, not as long as you are here. Tell me, what are you? What are you? I thought you were supposed to be a gentleman, bro.
You know, from what I've heard, you're a big fan of solving puzzles and mysteries, are you not?
Then, by all means, go ahead. You are free to investigate the Eldritch Woods to your heart's content. The Eldritch Woods. The answers to your questions are here. You're free to seek them. And you do not plan on having us captured. You'll have to excuse the Shade's earlier behavior. They can be a bit overzealous at times. They were simply doing what was requested of them. Their task, as they call it. Anyone lost in these woods is to be made a member of the Shade family, as it were.
A member of the Shades? What does that mean?
Like I said, you should seek out the answers for yourselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another engagement with a visitor of mine.
A visitor?
Until next time, Professor Herschel Layton.
She disappeared. So, Professor, the Great Witch they mentioned, they must be referring to her, right? She has to be Bazella.
The Great Witch Bazella. If that woman were her, then that would make Eldritch Woods the home of all witches.
This just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser. So then that means the Shades, or whatever, are witches?
That is what we must find out. I believe there must be a very important clue or two hidden within the forest. There must be some reason why this forest has been kept a secret from the citizens of Labyrinthia. I also must wonder why this great witch is simply allowing us to do as we wish. It is slightly concerning.
Well, there's no point looking a gift horse in the mouth. I say we take her offer and check this place out.
Looking a gift horse in the mouth? What does that mean? I've never heard that phrase before. I must know. I must know what it means.
That way we'll rack up a ton of clues by the time we reunite with Nick. And since we'll be working together, I'll act as your temporary Luke. Right you are, Professor. Well done. Thank you very much, Miss Fay. Now then, let us begin our investigation. What did I say, bring? Frick, I can't speak today.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Professor.
A new destination has been added to the map. Shades Village East. Hot. Mysteries. What is this new one? Oh. Wait, that's been solved? Or, oh. Okay, I see. Oh, wait, no, they haven't been solved. Ispella's father, the storyteller who writes the story that controls the fate of all labyrinthians, considers the presence of the professor to be a form of corruption. It would seem that the storyteller has removed me from the story. Where's this tale of his going? Golden Layton. It was none other than the professor, having supposedly been turned to gold, who saved Maya from her fate. He said he had lost consciousness after his confrontation with the Great Witch. A gold statue of me? That's something I would quite like to see with my own eyes. What is this voice I'm doing now? This is getting worse.
Do you think this is where the Shades live? It looked kind of like a village.
It would appear so. They seem to lead a very simple lifestyle.
But they look so magical and fantastical. I figured they'd live somewhere way more, well, magical and fantastical.
Now that you mention it, they don't appear capable of using magic, do they?
I guess if they did, they'd only end up back at the witch trials.
Remember, that must be the law within Labyrinthia. But the Great Witch may be the law. But the Great Witch rules this forest. It is doubtful that such a law would exist here.
Oh, that's true. Do you think we should tell them to just let loose? I bet they have some really flashy spells.
Let us focus our efforts on looking around this village first. There appears to be a path leading out on the other side, too.
A new destination has been added to the map, Shades Village West. Alright. Move. Alright then. This looks interesting. Alright then. Nope. Explore.
Fascinating. I would like nothing more than to examine that shrine, but I'm afraid we must hurry on.
Alright, I'll take a coin. Come in. Hello.
Go uptown for the walk, like through Tom's park and all that stuff. Go west or stay home.
I'll stay. Okay.
Alrighty.
Later. I would have muted that, but that was too quick. It's not like we had a full conversation, then there would be no excuse. But anyways, if I remember from the very beginning... What was that voice? But I remember from the very beginning that something that's actually important should be marked as blue, but I don't really see anything marked as blue, so I'm not sure if there's anything that's that important.
This small path looks as if it leads away from the Shades Village.
Wonder who built that thing. You think it was the Shades' great-great-great-great-great-grandparents?
I don't know. Okay. Is there anything important actually here? I mean, I'm finding some hint coins. That's nice, I guess, but I mean, I don't see anything important so far.
I wonder if Wordsmith is still in the market for a new napping spot. This tree is totally napping material.
Alright, Pretty sure I've already...
Yep, it's a path for walking.
Of course it's a path for walking, Maya. You silly. You fool.
Under better circumstances, this tree would be most ideal for enjoying a nice cup of tea under its shade.
Layton is the most British character ever, as you can see. Alright, there's nothing else to explore. This area is useless. I guess we can just explore everywhere and hope we can find something interesting.
All I can do is carry out my tasks the best I can, and hope that one day I may be allowed to return to the town. Return? What do you mean? I am not too sure myself. It is something I was told when I arrived.
The Great Witch keeps a record of all the tasks we successfully complete. Then, when our accomplishments outnumber our failures, she will consider returning us to the town. That is what I believe, and that is why I continue to toil away at my tasks. So, does this mean these guys aren't witches?
From the sound of his voice, it would seem this particular shade is male. However, according to what you told me earlier, all witches here are female.
So then, who exactly are these shades? Say, who are you?
Why, how very direct. A shade is a shade, nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, that wasn't really helpful.
Perhaps you can tell us what your particular task is?
That I cannot tell you. Most shades' tasks are closely guarded secrets.
What about him?
So, how's the task going? Working hard?
Huh? Oh, task? Well, duh! Of course we are. Speaking of which, what's your task?
My task is to prepare food for everyone. I've actually tried to come up with a menu for today. I wouldn't exactly call my cooking appetizing or edible, but I must do what our mistress commands.
Remind us not to stop by for our dinner. Did you say something? Me? Nope, not a thing. Hey, good luck. Try not to blow up the kitchen.
Maya, stop being rude.
Hint coin. Alright, we talked to these two weirdos. So. Hint coin, bruh. We're getting a lot of hit coins, are we?
They've built a house on a tree. How inventive. They must use a series of ladders to reach the top. Every puzzle has an answer. Compared to the houses found in Labyrinthia, the Shade's dwellings appear much more primitive.
Primitive? It doesn't look like they have outdoor plumbing, Professor. That's worse than primitive. I knew you were smart, Professor. You do not want to hear Nick's thoughts on ladders, trust me.
Yeah.
That's a step ladder, Maya.
Dang. Very nice.
Professor, I'm happy to report that the Shades have mastered well-making technology. Nice.
Nice.
Indeed. This well reminds me of the features of Labyrinthia. Perhaps they share the same source.
Alright, there's still more here.
All I can do is carry out my tasks and hope that I may one day return to town. The details of our tasks are strictly secret.
I doubt I'm gonna get anywhere by talking to them. And, yeah. Alright, let's just move. For now. We can come back later. We'll talk to this dude first.
Excuse me. We wanted to ask you a question real quick. What exactly do you do in this forest? We live to serve the mistress and carry out her orders, our tasks. The mistress speaks, we obey. Tasks? Is that like your job? Yes, my task is to assist all newly initiated shades. Assist? Newly initiated shades? That must have something to do with what the Great Witch said earlier. Anyone lost in these woods is to be made a member of the Shade family. Although, my task is made much more difficult when they run away. Why do they always run away? But people will not chase after you again. It is the mistress' orders. I see. So you do everything the Great Witch commands? Hey, I bet you guys are always fighting over the good tasks, huh? Who'd want to get stuck doing the Great Witch's laundry? Seriously though, you guys were really close to turning me into a shade earlier. I'm seriously glad the professor came along when he did. Bruh.
Could these pots have been used in some sort of ceremony? There's no mistake. These are certainly very old.
I bet you're just dying to check out these relics, huh, Professor?
Never gave an answer.
Check out the branches on that tree. It kind of reminds me of the stadium dome, minus the stadium.
Indeed, and it would appear this arrangement of branches is natural. Simply remarkable. In reality, this tree is really two trees grown together. Its twisted structure is simply fascinating.
That's the trunk. No, wait, that's a branch? A root. This tree's a jerk, let's go.
Alright, time to investigate here, I suppose. The Shade's village. Well, just the village? Because I haven't seen anything worthwhile in the village.
There are an awful lot of twisted trees in the forest. I don't trust them, Professor.
They certainly are bunched together, aren't they, Miss Fay? It seems they can block out most of the sun, too. Much of this area looks the same. It would be easy to get lost, so stay close, Miss Fay.
Huh? Wait, I recognize that tree. Weren't we just here? Or was it that tree? Stupid identical trees.
The hell? Bruh.
Fun fact, Professor, did you know not all mushrooms are edible? Mystic Maya's fun fact of the day.
Pretty sure he already knew that.
Haha, right you are, Miss Fay. The color of these mushrooms does not seem safe.
Alright, I guess we really only get a chance to explore the forest, but what important are we finding in the forest? Alright. In the village, I mean. Oh god, there's nothing important here.
Compared to the houses,
no, that's info I already know. Alright, I'm gonna save, though, just because... Yeah. I don't really think there's anything to explore anymore, though. God. I swear, there is nothing. The Shades Village. There's not. What else is there to investigate, though? I mean, I just.
It looks like you're still struggling with what to put on the menu.
Good lord. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like there would have to be something interesting here that I haven't seen.
I'm terrible at my task. The worst. I'm not even terrible at following the orders. One small misstep and it'll be all my fault. We have a serious situation on our hands. I feel sick just thinking about it.
A serious situation? What kind of task do you have, exactly?
I can't say. The only thing I can say is that I'm terrible at it. Why are you so nervous anyway?
It's because she's watching.
Always watching. He sits up there in her mansion and just keeps on watching.
Mansion? You mean the Great Witch lives nearby?
On the other side of the river. It's quite far, but she can see our every move.
My lord, hold on. Let me, let's check. See.
So it's across the river, then?
Professor, we're sure to run into her again. There. Run into her again there. It's where she lives, after all.
The best course of action may be to try and make our way there. There's still many questions to be answered.
Yeah, and we'll finally see if she's the real deal or not, right, Professor?
That's right, Miss Faye. Let's make our way across the river.
Alright. Finally, we're making some progress.
Whoa! Check out that beautiful scenery, Professor.
This is quite an open space, isn't it? Looking across the river, the Great Witch's mansion is slightly visible.
Yeah, you can just about make out the roof from here. Hey, do you think the wall behind it could be Labyrinthia's outer wall?
That is quite possible. Which would mean these Eldritch Woods must be located directly outside Labyrinthia.
Huh? But isn't that kind of strange? The people in Labyrinthia said that nothing exists outside of the town, didn't they?
Yes, quite. I, too, have heard the townsfolk make such assertions. In fact, the very gate we used to enter Labyrinthia disappeared as soon as we passed it. I believe there must be some kind of a trick behind it.
It looks like we've quite a lot to discuss with that little Miss Great Witch, don't we?
That we do. Let us continue, Miss Fay.
Oh, God. Whoa. I guess all we can do is search then? I'll talk to this guy.
Oh no! The bridge is out!
It must be it's been completely destroyed. All that remains are a few bits of debris and a small boat floating across the shore.
Are you two looking for a way to cross the river?
Yes, that's right. Is there no other way across?
If there's a way across, I sure wish I knew what it was. I'm sort of having a mini crisis here. Why did I have to get stuck with the task of reporting the daily task progress to the Great Witch? Granted, I get to bask in the presence of a mistress and take in her gorgeous visage, I don't know, which is actually pretty amazing. Being unable to cross the river, I can't even carry out my task now, let alone adore her unparalleled beauty. Oh well, you know what they say, you either sink or swim. Hope you brought your bathing suits. We're swimming across.
I can't swim. We'll have to find another way.
Wait a sec, Professor, can you not swim? It's okay, I bet you could flip your hat over and ridge it like a boat. It looks like it could float on the water real good.
Swimming has nothing to do with it, and I do not think using my hat as a boat would be the best idea, Miss Fay. I'll go across and fetch that small boat. I should be able to jump across rather easily using the bits of debris on the water. I'll then be able to use the boat to create a path all the way across. Rest assured, Miss Fay, this is my speciality.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. You don't miss a beat, do you, Professor? Good luck.
There we go. Very nice. Bridge the gaps, bruh.
Help the Professor make a bridge for Maya by knocking the logs into the water. Move next to the logs and touch the hammer icon on the touchscreen to knock them over. Think carefully about the direction and the order in which to knock over the logs. Touch the arrows on the touchscreen to move the Professor in the direction indicated. Touch the hammer icon while in front of a log to knock it into the water and make a bridge. Navigate the river and knock over the logs to create a way across for Maya. You can also move using the plus control pad or circle pad.
What? Oh. I see. I just find this funny. I don't know why. Maybe I'll use up a hint. Solving this puzzle involves more than simply knocking over the logs. The order and direction of which the logs fall are both crucial to success. Follow the picture below. Ah, yes. Oh, God. Oh, okay, hold on a second. I realized what I was doing wrong before. I need to be pointed in the direction of, I need to be pointed in a certain direction to, you know, make it go in that direction. It doesn't just go where I need it to automatically, so... Yeah, I can, I know what I'm doing, I think. At least somewhat. No, alright, I don't think that affected anything in a negative way, at least, but, Wow. Alright, I just, Okay, let's restart and turn on all the hints. But... Okay, alright. So this puzzle involves more than simply knocking over the logs. The order and direction in which the logs fall are both crucial to success. Follow the picture below, okay. Alright. So that's the only thing that's knocked down is this right here. So alright, we'll knock it down. Knock them down. Okay, what's the next hint? Next, knock over the log as shown in the picture below. Uh-huh. So just one more log. Not another... My lord. Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Right, no. Okay, there we go. Next hint. Continue by knocking over the 2 logs shown below. Just a bit more. Uh-huh. I see. I see. I think I don't need any more hints beyond here. I think I can figure out a path. Alright. Okay. That's, hold on. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. First, I gotta knock these down. Okay. And, yeah. Just knock this dumbass down. Yo. Hi. Hi. Okay, I think I screwed up here. What? Never mind. My judgment. Too bad. Yeah, hold on. Well, what did the hint say right here? Only one final log is needed to solve the puzzle. In which direction would it need to... Yeah. Uh-huh. What does that even have to do with her safety, though? Alright, hold on. I'll have to restart this, because I'm an idiot, but alright. Okay, what was next again? Completely forgot. Not memo. Why the memo? I've never used the memo. No, I do not want to quit either. I haven't used the memo once. I've gotten through it well enough. Okay. Yeah, all right. You're so soon. Just 2 seconds. Really long, 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I'm not saying anything. Just. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. I already got those down. And, okay. Alright. Oh. Alright, too bad. Alright, just... Where? Here. Yep. We're good. Nice.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. You should expect no less from a gentleman.
Yeah. And the hints. All the hints. That I expected that from the hints. Great! Maya, the professor, made it safely across. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice.
Yes, I can get my mistress today's report. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you. It was no trouble. A broken bridge would be inconvenient to everyone after all. By the way, what kind of task did the Great Witch give you to? I'm itching to know. You did it, indeed. Huh? What's our task? Let's see. Oh, that's it. We're puzzle solvers. Yep, that's right. Puzzle solvers? Of course. Oh, of course. That makes sense. Well, you have both performed your tasks magnificently. Please excuse me. I must report to the mistress. Now I can go back to truly enjoying my task. Farewell. Whoa, he's really booking it. Man, we did something really good, huh, Professor? That we did, Miss Fay. Now, let us press on with our task.
A new destination has been added to the map, Great Witch's Abode. Alright. Let's go in.
Oh, mistress. Has something happened to the Great Witch? I went up to the room, but there was no answer. Oh, mistress. Puzzles. Puzzles!
Yes, puzzles.
Maybe she's just not in the mood to talk. Everyone has their days. No, never. She would never do that. The mistress always answers us. Wow, I've gotta say I'm surprised. It sounds like she's really faithful to you guys. Maybe she just stepped out? If she stepped out, we would know. Oh, what could have happened to you, mistress? That reminds me. She mentioned there was a visitor waiting for her. Or words to that effect. Then that visitor must still be waiting around for her, right? No, they're both inside the room. Aha! I've got it! Safari!
I know it. I remember this.
I remember it. The supposed visitor is really some shady ex-knight looking for revenge. Miss Fay, please refrain from putting any terrible scenarios into his head. Regardless, we must continue inside. It seems something rather serious is afoot.
Also, this means it has to take place after the first case of the third game. I won't say why, as to not spoil anyone watching. Although I probably spoiled it many times on accident, but yeah. This has to take place after the first case of Trials and Tribulations, because they wouldn't have known about that phrase before then. It just has to. A new destination has been added to the map, Shade's Workshop. Alright, let's go in. Oh my.
Mistress! Please answer. Something, anything. If something were to happen to you,
Don't cry, bruh.
Whoa, everyone's really freaking out. Hey, maybe I should pretend to be Vizela. I can be her, silence minions. Indeed, I wonder what could have happened here. Maybe she turned her visitor into a gold statue. Hopefully this one doesn't lose an arm. Too soon, Maya.
Examine the workshop. Well, why do you need me to examine the workshop?
Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour, what? I'm out. No more stirring, no more mixing. Are those not red flowers in that basket over there? Red flowers? Yes, I'm restocked. Back to mixing. Back to stirring. This flower blooms just off the shore of the lake, does it not? It would seem your task is to mix these red flowers into the pot, is that right? Red flour, mix in, stir. Red flour, mix in, stir. Boy, he's seriously concentrating so hard, he can't even afford to have a conversation. Wonderful weather today, wouldn't you say? Red flour, mix it, stir. Red flour, mix in, stir. Ever the social butterfly, Miss Fay.
Alright, I don't want to talk to them anymore.
They really cranked up the heat on this pot. Look at the blue liquid bubble.
Such a myriad of instruments. Creating these liquids must need the most precise measurements.
Perhaps. What's this? What's going on here?
Oh, mistress, please answer. What could have happened? Excuse me, but could you perhaps tell us what is going on here?
We heard a loud noise from the mistress coming from the mistress's room just a minute ago. We called out to her, but there was no answer. There was nothing, no answer at all. This isn't like her. A loud noise, huh? Maybe that was the sound of the Great Witch being attacked.
No, to harm one as beautiful as her. What barbarian would do such a thing? But she was attacked. That means the attacker is still... Eek! Just thinking about it makes me shake in my robe.
Alright, guys. First things first. We've got to get this door open.
You're welcome to try, but we have already exhausted our options. You see, only the mistress has the key to this door. However, if something has happened, we had better hurry. How terrifying. I mean, please help us. But how utterly terrifying. My task is quite an important one.
That's a ridiculously huge pot. I wonder what they're cooking in there.
You, stop! Do not interfere with my task!
I'm sorry, I won't.
There appear to be 2 pots, each with a different substance being cooked.
Lord.
Whoa, check that out, Professor. The color changed. How'd they do that?
Well, I agree the change in color is rather peculiar. I'm more interested in its smell. I have a strange feeling I've smelled this very same odor somewhere else before.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it does seem kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Oh, a puzzle.
Mix equal measures of blue and red. I can't do it. This shade's task is proving to be quite challenging for her.
Oh, it's a her.
Isn't her task to mix the red and blue liquids together?
Yes,
Yes, they must be combined in equal measures, but no matter how many times I try,
I cannot get it. Please, can you help me?
Huh? You want us to help?
I must admit, I am quite fascinated by the mixing process at work here. Very well, let us give her a helping hand.
Mysterious mixture. 40 picarats. Fill the 8-liter container with the shade's top secret green glowing potion. It takes equal measurements of blue and red together to make that secret potion. Any other ratio will create an explosive black potion. Touch a container to fill it. Be careful not to overfill. To pour the liquids between the containers, touch a container filled with liquid, and then touch the container you wish to pour that liquid into. You can only pour as much liquid as the container will allow. Uh-huh. Oh no. Wait, hold. Maybe just 2 of the 3s, I think. That makes sense. Doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. No, hold on. I didn't want that. There we go. Oh. No. Ah,
Allow
okay.
me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Well, I solved it.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Not in the way I wanted to solve it, but I solved it.
Success! But just why is... But just what is this used for, anyway?
I don't know.
You did it! You actually did it! I knew you could do it, I knew you could do it, Professor. Our shade friend here, looks pretty pleased.
This liquid, it has a most mysterious glow. I wonder what type of dye they used. And yet, this scent, it smells oddly familiar. Perhaps I smelled it when arriving in this town. No, I believe I smelled this scent before that, even.
Mistress! What the... What's wrong?
There's quite a bit of commotion coming from the entrance to that room. I believe something may have happened. Quickly, Miss Fay.
Right!
Alright, I'm gonna save this. And I think, I played about as long as I said I would. I might come to this a bit later today, as this is kind of a... You know... A, cliffhanger. But still, I mean... I don't know. You know, I played the amount of time I said I would play. I think that's fair. But, yeah, I'll play more of it if I have time. But I probably won't. So, yeah. See you guys all in the next video. Hopefully the next one will be longer. Probably, I don't know, like about 30 minutes longer. And, yeah, later.